Hello, fellow American citizens. I just wanted to record this video and let y'all know that a lot of the things people have been saying about martial law and FEMA camps and all that stuff is true. And the reason I know this is because I started a Facebook to show people my love and some warnings because I'm concerned about humanity, period. Now, within 2 days of starting this Facebook, I had Kim Jong-un add me with his 15-hour-old Facebook. I thought that was a little bit odd, but the odder thing was I had a Jake Ryan add me on Facebook and was very, very adamant about me coming to his 420 party. Now today is April 9th, 2013, and I contacted him at about the 5th of April. I gave him my phone number, and he called me, and we had a couple discussions, blah, blah, blah. He said he wanted me to come to his 420 party so bad, which was in San Diego, of course, that he was going to drive his bus to where I live in Texas and pick me and my husband up especially for this party. Now, he said he was 19 years old and that he was a part farmer, and that he had 3 buses and 10 pounds of weed and 800 bongs, and that the whole city of San Diego was going to go to his party at the Studio Diner in San Diego. Now, the next time he called me, he said that the government was swarming his house and trying to raid his house, trying to get him. He asked me over and over, what do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. The government came for me. Somehow, miraculously, he got away in one of his buses with all of his weed and a friend of his, who he claimed was a 10-year-old Mexican kid. Now, over the next 2 days of calling, he was telling me about his travels and how he was coming to Texas, how he was pulled over multiple times, and how helicopters were tracking him on the freeway, and how government officials were following him on the freeway. Now, my question was, if they were following you, how come they didn't catch you? Furthering my point, I noticed that his speech patterns and his friend's speech patterns were exactly the same. Now, I called him out on his bullshit. I said, excuse me, why do you and Xavier have the exact same speech patterns? He couldn't answer. And I was like, look, I called the Studio Diner and asked about your reservation, and they knew nothing about it. In fact, their reservations were booked on that day. No other reservations were able to be made. It was very interesting because the only reservation was for somebody else for 50 people. Now, if that was the case, how could he get a reservation for the whole town of San Diego? I brought all these points up to him, all his plot holes, and then his real voice came on. And he said, sorry, it's been a prank. And I was like, if you've been pranking me, then why are you so adamant about getting my address? He hung up. Now, he's been calling me every day since I called him out on his bullshit and pretending to be the same person, the same fake person that I called out. And I knew that this was suspicious. And I was like, stop calling me, Fed. You need to stop calling me because I know you're a federal agent. Now, I woke up today and turned on my cell phone, and I had 5 missed calls and 5 voicemails from this fake man with his fake voice called Jake Ryan. He asked me for my real name, my husband's real name, our birth dates, and my address. I don't know if this is proof to any of you, but it's definitely proof to me. And it's definitely proof to my husband that they're doing whatever they can and however they can ways to get the information that they need on citizens, especially ones that are speaking out. Now I ask you, what right does the government have to step in and do any of these things? They don't. They don't at all. The Constitution has been thrown out the window. FEMA camps are popping up all over the U.S., and they are trying to track me and my husband because of a Facebook spreading the real news and real love that I have. Now, if this isn't confirmation, I don't know what is, and don't take my word for it. Do your own research. I want you to think for yourself. And just know, as a human, I love you, and I hope the best for you.